Oh my god, this whole time I was talking and fucking nothing coming out. Great. Let me start over from the fucking beginning. Oh my god. So, okay, anyway, guys, I spent a lot of time this past couple weeks actually just converting a lot of the old brushes to this new texture system. So, and also making this one too is pretty cool. So, it's the mixer brush is now gone and it's replaced by this button, the M button up here, which just says mix colors. And so you can turn any tool into a mixer basically. So if you, let's say we have fill here and we start drawing, you see how it like just picks whatever colors underneath it. Or chisel, with chisel it works a little differently, like it goes from the beginning to the end color in a big kind of big color ramp like that. And same with oil. Oil behaves pretty similarly to chisel in that regard. Rect will go also one color to the other. So yeah, you just check these out. Some of these brushes like fiber, they go based off per point. So they start picking colors per point. Let me turn on mixer again. So it's white up here, then it turns purple, then it turns blue, then it turns orange. Hello, Gun Kazaba. And then, let's see, rake dots. Yeah, rake dots also, it goes per point. So it's kind of cool for blending stuff. Draw has been updated. Good old Draw has been updated to use textures now, so you can do like that. You can go like this. Kind of scrub stuff. Oh, thank you, fuck. That's an interesting name there. Yeah, that was a lot of work. Lots of work on that trailer. I'm glad it's finally out. It was supposed to come out for E3, but then all this craziness happened. Let's see. So yeah, Draw Brush has a new life. Can do new stuff. And I guess with Draw you can also change the rotation to make it regular. Let's see. Then it's kind of like a blending type of thing. And then this one is just from today, guys. This is, I'm pretty happy with this one. I don't think I've seen this in any other tool, in any other program yet. And I think this might be useful. So if you press eyedropper once, it gives you regular eyedropper, right? You can just pick a color and then you put it over there, whatever. But if you press this twice, eyedropper twice, now we have, it says auto pick color. And now what happens is when you draw, let's say I start over here in the pink area and I start drawing, it's going to be pink. If I start in the blue area, it'll be, well, let me turn off color jitter here. If I start in the blue area, it'll be blue. If I start in the white area, it'll be white. So I think this is pretty cool, because then you can sort of cut away, like build up and cut away shapes really fast without having to pick colors. I think I'm going to use this one, or I'm going to try to use it today and see if I like it. But yeah, I think this will be much faster, because you know, you imagine you're color picking like a bajillion times every painting, so that could be a big one. Fill poly, again, now I can use mixing. So if we turn on mixer here or mix colors, then now it will mix between colors with fill poly. So that's kind of cool too. Okay, enough messing around. Let's try to put these into practice, see if they're actually useful. I need to find myself a nice ship. We've been doing a lot of ships lately for fun. It's been a really fun subject because they're just really colorful and pretty fun to paint in general. So let's see. Ugh. Here, I'll try this one here. This is kind of crazy looking, but it has a lot of blendy stuff, so maybe we can do some blending. So yeah, I'm excited, guys, because I think this might be the one where if this all goes okay, then I feel comfortable sending it out to our Apple overlords so we can have it on our iPads. For some reason, iPad people know how to complain the best. They know how to get what they want. Android people don't seem to care at all, but iPad people are like, give it to me now, I need it. Why are you so slow? I'm like, so I've been working like non-stop trying to get this thing ready. And I really want to just not be dreaming and thinking about this all the time for just a minute. I'm a little bit worn out. I'm a little bit tired. But let's see what we can do here. But anyway, if anybody wants to try out all this new stuff, it is at the link in the description, and I hope you'll paint along. We used to do a lot more paint sessions, paint-alongs, but it's been kind of busy lately, so but I miss that. Let's see. Okay, so for the background here, I think that's a good spot for the mix, the M thing. You can go like that. Or if maybe one of these texture things will be better, like fiber or airbrush. Actually, airbrush does some crazy stuff here. Like, it really blends. Okay. Fill. And actually this chisel radial I've been using a lot. I think this is my new favorite, chisel radial. It's just, like, it does weird stuff. Let me try rotating it a bit. Oh, shit. Hello, Jaden. Hello, JC. Yeah, Blender. Probably be doing. Actually, I might do a little stream with Mr. Pablo Vasquez. Possibly. We're talking about doing one on Wednesday. So if you want to check us out on the Blender Today stream, that'll be exciting. I worked with Pablo on this Ubisoft trailer that just came out, the Watch Dogs trailer. We were neighbors in Spain, desk neighbors, and we spent many long nights just up till 2 a.m. at the office. It was like, oh my god, what are we doing with our lives? But it was fun, and we got a lot of good work done, and it was cool to meet Pablo and ask him all my Blender questions. I'm sure I was very annoying because I was always like, hey, how do you do this? Can we fix this? And like, I mean, it was kind of cool because there was some bugs that I had reported like years ago, and nobody cared or like even saw the bug reports, I think. And then I just told Pablo, and then the next day he's like, oh yeah, I told my coworker back in Blender headquarters and they fixed it. It's like, shit, that's cool. um yeah, so we ran into lots of little production issues and bugs, and so I think that was a good project to kind of like see some of the limits, or where we could improve Blender. Um, yeah, and Jaden, yeah, we didn't touch the video game at all. We did get some assets from Ubisoft, like some of the vehicles and drones and stuff. We got the models, and then we kind of like re-massaged them and made little tweaks here and there. But we have nothing to do with the actual game. Like, the real game is going to be, um, yeah, that's Ubisoft. We were just doing the little commercial for them. Hey Chris, this is just a Wacom tablet, like the small basic tablet. Hello, Mustard Tiger. Welcome. Okay. So I don't know at what point I would switch to this auto color pick mode. I guess I should test out some of the other tools too. There's a ton of new stuff, guys. There's like this, well, old line, but now you can put textures on it. Maybe I should turn on the color jitter a little bit. The tricky thing too is like there's all these new color settings that are sort of overwhelming almost. At least I don't want it to be like, holy shit, there's a billion different settings, and it's too confusing, because that's like a common complaint, I guess. Like, people, I think, like when things are nice and clean and simple, and they don't want, like, options are cool, but also options can kind of be too overwhelming or like distracting, I guess. It's true, and I find myself when I'm painting, like, I probably won't even touch most of these options, but for some reason, like, it feels nice to have them there, even though I know they're not really that useful. I don't know. It's sort of like a hoarder type of thing, you know? Like, you just have a garage full of shit that you'll never touch or look at even, but you just get comfort from it being there. And that's not a good thing, actually. I'm trying to limit my urges, you know? Hung, the iOS version is soon. I'm getting pretty close. But if you guys want to help with the iOS version, the best way to help is just to use the desktop version, because the sooner I can test it and make sure it works perfectly on desktop, then I can put it on iOS. But if it's just me testing by myself, it's gonna take a little bit longer to find all the bugs and stuff. So yeah, just use it. If you find something, tell me, and then the iOS version will come faster. No, we didn't get over to the gallery nucleus, but it looks pretty awesome. Everybody did a crazy group show. Yeah. Did you go there, Jaden? Or not group show, sorry. The group photo was pretty cool. Everybody outside in their rainbow shirts. Do 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 do. When is the next Blender term? I'm thinking it's gonna be in August. Maybe middle of August, or somewhere around there. I'll be posting a schedule soon. Yeah, Jaden, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the deal is, because LA apparently they just galleries are not allowed to be open anymore, like as of next week or something like that. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Yeah, I guess LA's sort of regressing back into pretty bad numbers now. So they're like, oh shit, undo everything. Okay. Am I doing a good job of figuring out what I need to do, what I need to have here? There's like this weird blue. Yeah, I would call them. If you plan on going, just call them, because I'm not sure if they're going to be closed or not. But yeah, the paintings look amazing. I really like the one with the tile floor painting is pretty awesome. I think that's my favorite. Let's see. So yeah, another, I guess after this release, if it goes okay, I'm planning on maybe, I think the next thing will be being able to save the canvas size, or at least the canvas proportions, so you always have the same frame, because that's definitely a problem. Like if you're trying to do any sort of production work, you would need to have the same frame. So I'm gonna work on that next. And I'm starting to toy with the idea of layers, but I don't know. It's gonna be such a pain, but maybe we'll see. But I don't know. Is there any stuff that you guys like? If you could have one thing in Heavypaint right now, what would that be? Because I'm pretty happy with this update. I'm excited, and I just want to like cover all the major stuff. I don't know why I always feel like I'm running out of time working on this project. Like I feel scared that something's gonna happen and I'm gonna lose everything, or I don't know. Color stamps? What would that be? Mustard Tiger. When I use line tool with mixer on, yeah, that's been fixed. So yeah, I noticed that problem too, but it should be. Oh fuck, it's still not fixed. Damn it. Okay, that's a good catch there. Ah, no. I thought I fixed that. Like, I'm gonna write that down. Line tool mixer. Okay, sampling a part of the canvas and then using it as a stamp. Oh, right, stamp. Yeah, stamp. That would be good. DPI support. What's the point of DPI support? Why wouldn't you just render, like, use pixels? Think twice, man. This is Godot engine. It's a video game. It's an open source video game engine, and it uses its own language called GDScript, but it's basically like Python, and it's pretty easy to use. I like it a lot. Hello, Mars. Welcome. Let's see. A magic wand. Yeah, that'll be more tricky. A magic wand type of thing. That would probably end up going with the whole layer system, because that would, like, a lot of the stuff that you need for layers would probably enable that kind of a magic wand thing. What do I think about coding? I like it. I think it's fun. But I know a lot of people that hate it, so I don't know. I, I actually enjoy it though. I think there's something wrong with me. All the things that I really love, most people hate. Like most people hate 3D modeling. I think a lot of people like painting though. I like painting, but yeah. Programming is fun. I think it's like a puzzle type of a thing. Um, yeah, it's like a game puzzle. I really love it. Hey Angela, we were just asking. Jaden was asking about your show if it will be up this week, or what's the status on Gallery Nucleus with the the new thing. Are they gonna be open? Man, my brain is 24th. Okay. But they're closed. Are they closed like indefinitely or closed like uh when are they? Are they just closed right now or for this week or forever? Yeah, LA needs to make up its mind or it keeps flip-flopping. Yeah. Okay, alright, thanks. We'll just yeah. Oh, check it out, Angela. There's new stuff. This one's kind of weird, but it it's like it's like chisel, but and then if you turn on mixer, then it does like that. Oh, thanks. Oh shit. Yay. Foreground and background color switching fast. Okay, so Flow, check this out. This is a brand new thing that just got added today. So if you use eyedropper here, this is a regular eyedropper, right? You pick a color and then you draw, oops, and then you draw, and then you pick another color and then you draw, right? But check this out. If you click on eyedropper twice, then it becomes green and it says auto pick color, and then check you start drawing on the yellow and you're drawing in yellow. Wait, let me turn off color jitter. So you're in yellow, then you're in teal, then you start the drawing in brown. So you can kind of just do like that. So you don't need to use that color switcher. You would just have a black and white picture and just do like that, do like that, do like that. So it auto color picks every time you make a new stroke. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm pretty excited about that. Hey Sina, I'm glad you like the mixer. So yeah, mixer I think would be cool for the water here. So I'm trying to lay in the water just real like ham-fisted, just real chunky, because then we can use mixer on top of it and like warp it or blur it. Let's see. I'm not sure if this will work. I hope it looks cool. I guess I don't need to be so picky with all the colors. They should just happen automatically, right? I'll try to get the whites in for the lights. I think that would be good? Okay, so mixer, let's see. Mixer mode on, and now every single brush can be a mixer, so which one would be cool? Maybe rake dots? Let's see. Maybe not. Oh wait. No. Let me try again. How about sideways? Oh, that could be something. Let me go again. Okay, this is stupid. Let me try a different brush. Okay, that's also dumb. Let's try draw. Oh, oh yeah. That's the stuff right there. Oh shit. Okay, cool. So yeah, this works with all the brushes. So we could get like chisel and do mixing on chisel, radial, or whoa. Or how about line? Oh no, line goes backwards, sorry. Rectangle. Ooh. Let's put some texture. Yeah. Fill. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm excited. What else is there? Brow would be cool with this shit here. Whoa, what? Oh shit. What else? Circle? Would this be nice? Oh fuck. No, that's not it. Circles. Eh? Oh, that looks kind of cool. Slash stupid. How about this? It looks like you're doing a lot more work than you actually are, right? No, I don't like that. Bye, Stefan. What about the rake? Oh, rake's pretty much the same thing as draw, I guess, in this case. It's kind of cool. What about boxes? Any of these repeating type textures I think are cool. Oh yeah. Fucking A. Whoa. I kinda like that. That's crazy. Oh man, which one is cooler? The rake one or the boxes one? That's nutty. Okay, I think that's good enough. You talk a little bit about the Watch Dogs trailer. Yeah, sure. Um, oh, bye, Angela. Watch Dogs trailer is yeah, that was a 3-month job. I went to Spain to work on it. It was really exciting. I never been to Spain before, so I went and worked with the same crew that was kind of working on The Witness. So that was fun to get to meet them in person and hang out. It was a lot of hard work. We were working till like 2 in the morning sometimes. It was a lot. Maybe too much work. I wasn't sleeping enough. But it was worth it. In the end, I hope. And the pipeline is basically like, you know, my Blender, which is a bit of a crazy thing. We've done it before on The Witness, and it was crazy then, and it's still crazy now, because when you work with two different like 3D packages on the same project, it sort of becomes a nightmare, because you have to, you know, switch files in between them, and it's like a real big pain. But we did it. And we got Pablo Vasquez working with us for I think like about a month or so, or a little, or more than a month, maybe 2 months actually. Yeah, and he basically like saved my life there, because I was the only Blender person for a while, and I was kind of like trying to train some of the guys there in the studio how to use Blender, so we could like move stuff between Blender and Maya, and it was like a whole crazy system. And then one of our producers, I guess just emailed Pablo and asked him if he would come work, and he said yeah. So the next thing I know, he's like we're sitting next to each other, and I was like, what? This is crazy. Because, you know, I watch the Blender Today show sometimes, and I see him on the YouTube, and I always like, I've written him on Twitter and stuff, just like complaining about Blender stuff, and he's just always like, God damn, this guy. And so it was fun to to be able to have him there in person and just like annoy him as much as I wanted. And yeah, we had fun. I'm really glad he came. Is it mocap? No. If you watch any of the like making of The Witness type stuff, you can see Alberto, he talks about how they do everything by hand. Like all the animation is keyframe, just traditional 3D animation with references. So no mocap. It's crazy. They got some real nutty animators. How do you get the paintings in 3D? You kind of just do it. Actually, you should look at Ian Hubert's stuff, because the way he works with image textures is, I guess, a little bit similar to what we're doing. So yeah, look up Ian Hubert and see how he does texturing. It's like nice and quick and dirty, and that's how we work, sort of, because we don't have much time, and we don't have much manpower, so we have to do everything really efficient. And same thing with Ian. He's like low budget, independent, making everything in his garage type of a thing. So he's really good at doing things quickly that look good, that still look good. So yeah, study Ian. Did you get assets from the game? Yeah, they send us some stuff like the drone and some vehicles and stuff, but for the cinematic though, we have to sort of envision a lot of stuff and tweak things and maybe change the textures and change the design, or just, you know, mess with it. You know how artists are. We never want to leave things alone. We always want to touch it and mess with it, and you know, that's what we did. Yes, we use Blender. We use Blender for some of the sets. The first shot actually is Blender of the candy shop. So that was like I guess the main shot that I was in charge of, and it. I gotta say that was a lot of candy bars, guys. There's like hundreds of candy bars, and there's also a shitload of potato chips bags, and they each have like a unique, well, not totally unique, but there's a lot of labels and textures for each one, and they're all, you know, hand painted. So that was a huge pain in the ass making that stupid convenience store. It's kind of like torture, but like a meditative kind of a torture, which I kind of enjoy. And then yeah, simulating the candy bars getting knocked out of the guy's hand, and that shit was like, we were doing that stuff like in the last minute. Like, we were working up to the last hours before me and Pablo had to leave. We both left the same day, and you know, the project's still going after we left, but we had to finish our shit like right then, and we were still like simulating candy bars and doing all sorts of crazy stuff all the way to the last second. It was crazy. And I was like asking the cloth department, hey, can you guys help me with like simulating some of the candy bars or simulating some trash cans? And they're like, no man, we're so busy, we have to do like 50,000 jackets, and we're making like a whole fashion show. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll just simulate them by myself. And it was, oh my god, everyone was so busy, it was insane. How many artists work? Well, in terms of animators, it's hard to tell because animation is usually out, you know, outside of the studio. But in terms of like our crew inside the studios, I don't know. Like, I guess, I don't know how many people are there. Maybe 25 or so. I'm not totally sure. not a huge group. Yeah, man, I did. I worked on the buses. Those are my babies. Um, let's see. How does one get to work at Pinkman? Just try to be. Well, I mean, you can try doing paintings in that style. I mean, our one of our painters, Vanya, he's a really amazing Russian painter. He's completely new. Like we never worked with him before, but he just did these crazy good paintings and sent them on Instagram. And if you can paint at the quality that Yun Ling and Vanya, and if you can paint at the quality of the backgrounds and send them to us, then I mean, who knows? But yeah, you don't need a degree or anything. You just need to be able to paint like that. And yeah, I'm not really a painter. I kind of just, I'm like sort of a hybrid. I do 3D and some painting too. But if you want to be a painter, you have to paint like at Yun Ling level, which is a pretty tough benchmark. But if you can get there, then you're well on your way. Did you get to see Spain? Yeah, we went. Michelle came too, and we were living there for 3 months. So we went on little weekend trips to Segovia, and we went to whatchamacallit, the Alhambra, and I don't know. We went everywhere. We went everywhere we could that was like within a train ride, and ate a lot of yummy stuff. It was amazing. Yeah, I really like how people live over there. It's really. It's true though. I feel like now when I hear people say that Americans uh are all about work and very workaholic type of culture. Everybody's got like a couple jobs and blah blah blah. It's true. Um, like in Spain, people just are better at um, just enjoying life. I feel like. I'm not sure. Um, oh wait, this is very red. Better at taking siestas. So the biggest lie about Spain is I never saw anybody doing siesta, and I didn't get to do a siesta. I was really looking forward to siesta, but it just never happened. It's bullshit. And yeah, we have Alhambra in LA where we have really good Chinese food, but the Spanish Alhambra is pretty different. And I like how the funny thing about the Alhambra and like all these really epic fortresses and castles and stuff and palaces is like the tour guides at the Alhambra or at another palace were like, the Alhambra is the most famous one, and like a lot of people think Alhambra is really cool, but our royal palace here is the only one that wasn't has been in a continuous use as a palace throughout all the ages, and it wasn't, you know, it didn't turn into a brothel or a military academy or a prison like the Alhambra. So they all like talk shit about each other's palaces. It's kind of funny. Actually, I'm not using this auto pick color thing as much as I thought I would. I guess it would be better for designing than for painting. Yeah, we saw the Sagrada Familia. That was pretty crazy. Still under construction after hundreds of years. Is Yoon using Heavypaint? He's used it before. I don't think most of his stuff is in Photoshop, but he's played with it a little bit. He's got a couple on his Instagram. Godot is a 3D engine. Yeah, it's 3D and 2D. So Heavypaint is 2D. Godot can do both. But yeah, if anybody's interested in learning programming or making video games or something, you should check out Godot engine. It is really cool and open source, just like Blender. It's like the Blender version of video game engines. And I love the UI, actually. The UI is really good. Let's see. And Fiction has 3D questions. Yeah, you can ask them. I'm not gonna open up any Blender right now, but feel free to ask. I'll try to answer. Man, I wonder if we can get this crazy warping. What do you do to model organic versus hard surface? Well, I've never modeled a human, so I can't really tell you what I would do. But maybe do sculpting if you're trying to make a character. And then for, you know, regular hard surface or just robot stuff, you would do booleans. Booleans is the thing that you need to use for that. Booleans will make your life a lot easier. Alright, so I'm not matching the colors exactly down there, but I don't really care. I don't care. I think this is looking cool. Just how it is. And I don't want to repaint everything. As an elective for CS, I'm taking game art animation. I hope to take Blender class. Cool. Yeah, I think CS and art kind of go together, maybe. I see things that kind of are useful back and forth between them. At least that's what I've found. How much do you think about topology? I don't think about topology. Just don't worry about it. Just make the shape that you want. Yeah. Don't make it more complicated than it is, you know? That's cop-out advice, but I think that 3D is really good if you think of it in a primitive way. Just like make what you see and don't worry too much about all the technical stuff. I screwed this. This is supposed to have 4 legs, isn't it? Oops. Like, most of the stuff I do is not very complicated in terms of 3D. It's just tedious. But it's usually like pretty rough. If I have a choice between rough and fast versus slow and perfect, I'll go with rough and fast. And when I say rough, it's like like what somebody was saying here, like 80-20, you know, you want to try to be efficient so you can get bang for your buck. You don't want to sit there all day like making one little rivet or something like that, because you'll never get anywhere. Yeah, generic advice for free on the YouTubes. I hope that's helpful. It's probably not that helpful. I might be able to be more helpful if I had Blender open, but I'm saving it for the Blender stream. We're gonna go, guys. If you didn't already hear, I'm gonna possibly be on Blender today with Mr. Pablo later this week, maybe Wednesday. We're still like kind of trying to figure it out, but we'll see.
You gotta keep your faith in whatever makes
Do I use up the increase? I used to be a big fan of crease, but I've sort of been doing more bevel stuff lately. Just because crease, you can't get certain softer edges with it. But I like crease. I think crease is really cool because it's you don't have to make all those extra edges everywhere and ruin your model. Okay, so this thing I think is coming together. What do I need to do to it? I sort of like how loose I like how loose the painting is. I don't want to strangle it to death, you know? So let's try to retain the looseness. Let's see. This is the dangerous part of the painting. This is the most dangerous part of the painting because yeah, we're gonna keep adding detail until it becomes shit. So you have to we must be vigilant to not make it shit, right? This is scary. So everything that I do here I have to consider, is this better or worse? Am I going backwards? Okay, I just want like kind of a feeling of more light in this area without strangling it. This color's wrong, isn't it? This face here is much darker, yeah. The face is darker. Is it that dark? Ooh. I'll try to not make the entire face the same exact color, because that might be a little boring. Same thing in this back. There's a definite gradient back here, so let's see. Maybe the top is darker, huh? A little bit. Oh, another thing I learned recently is that green, does anyone know the ratio of brightness between the three colors? Like how bright is green compared to red compared to blue, you know? Cuz it kind of feels like green is brighter, right? Like if we go to full blue, this value here compared to full green is pretty low. So I actually found the ratio of that somewhere. I think green is like really it's like 2 or 3 times more powerful than blue in terms of value. So now I'm like, shit, the green slider needs to be twice as long to maybe it should be that way. Huh. What if the green slider was What if the sliders were at the correct like ratio of their strength? That always trips me out. The green is so much more sensitive. But yeah, I'm learning all this stuff because of, you know, Heavypaint, trying to program color stuff. And now I feel like, okay, I've always felt that, you know, that green is much brighter than blue, but now I know that there's an actual number. It's like science, you know? It's not voodoo magic. So somebody measured it somewhere. No, I think green is higher than red. Like, look at this brightness here of the green. Let's make it big. That brightness versus that brightness. The red is definitely hard to look at. It hurts your eyes, but actually it's tough to tell. I don't know. But I think I remember the green number being higher. I feel like these little blocks here are strangling it. They look sort of too try-hard, right? I want it to look effortless. I want it to be like, wow, this guy doesn't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this whole chisel deal is changing a lot of how I'm doing stuff now. I think I don't know how I was getting on without it. These itty bitty baby windows. These little ant windows. Is this a boat for molecules? Oh, thanks, Elijah. Thank you, thank you. Orange is still brighter than red because closer to yellow. Yeah, yeah, yellow seems to be definitely the brightest one. Put down 3 swatches and put to black and white. That's a good idea. Let's try that. Let's try it. Where do I put it though? Wait, let me save this just in case it explodes. I'm still paranoid. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Let me just put it somewhere. What do I call it? Load. Let's try it. So, full red on the left. Then we got full green. And then full blue. Black and white. What? That's not right. Shit, I think my black and white mode is messed up. Let me try bringing it into another program. No way. Let's try. Good old Clip Studio. What do we use chisel for? Just for flat stuff. It's just more, you can get sharper edges with it. Alright, desaturate. What? No way. Really? So I was just completely wrong. I guess I'm completely wrong. Convert. Does that look right, guys? Doesn't the green look brighter? I guess I should do more research before I talk. Anyway. Myth busted. I'm gonna blame the algorithm, yeah. Let's blame the algorithm for today. I am right, the computer's wrong. Are you checking in the highest chroma? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm doing full green, full blue, and full red. Yeah. Guys, I'm confused. It is because, according to my calculations, the human eye can see much more subtleties in green compared to other colors, but my knowledge is really limited here. I think you need to use a gray layer on saturation mode. But that's what I did. I desaturated it. Right? Okay, let's try again. Because I'm an idiot. Apparently. Go one more time. So we desaturate this. And then we put it on saturation. Oh, there it is. Wait. Well, with this test, definitely the green is a fuckload brighter. Wait, let's check it out here. So this is at 58% value here. Let's see, 58%. 11%. 60%. This is 6 times more brightness power than the blue. And the red is 30%. Dang, okay. So green is so touchy because of that. Good to know. Good to know. So I wonder why my little algorithm here is wrong then, huh? So this should be, instead of whatever it's doing, it needs to be wait, but how is that different from desaturate? So making a layer on top with saturation blend mode is different from getting this and desaturating it? How is that any different? I'm so confused. Ooh. I need to get this in Heavypaint. Yeah. Okay. Try not to mess it up. Don't fuck it up. Do you guys who, does anyone actually use this little black and white thing in Heavypaint? Because I've realized now that I really don't ever use it. Just when I'm trying to show off. But does anyone actually find this useful? Because I'm thinking about taking it out. I should probably use other brushes too. Oh man, how am I gonna do this fog everywhere? Why is there fog everywhere? Fuck. Maybe we can use fill. What if we do fill with a gradient texture? Ooh, yeah. Fiction says, found out a good use for 3D cursor. You can use 3D cursor as pivot to rotate an object. Well, I'm usually rotating the object around the object center, so I don't really need that. I mean, I guess... I don't know. Why would you want to rotate the object not around its object center? Okay, you guys like it, we'll keep it in. Oh, that works out okay. Am I ruining my painting? I think I'm ruining my painting here. Oh fuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ew. Ew. See, I'm jumping right into that ruining the painting stage right here. Let's see. Stop it. I feel like as soon as I start lowering the opacity, things start going downhill real fast.
Kad si tu, vrijeme stat će za nas. Provedi tu života svog svaki čas za nas. Života svog svaki čas za nas.
This gives me strip club kind of vibes. Yeah. It's pretty swanky, yeah. Does John Park know about Heavypaint? I guess so. I mean, I hope so. He probably sees me posting like a billion times on Instagram about it, so he probably like through my subliminal brainwashing, he knows about it. And Sparth, oh yeah, so I think Sparth would enjoy it. I hope he'll like try it out someday. Does Craig Mullins know about it? Yes, apparently he does. He said he's a fan, but I haven't seen any of his paintings in it. So photos or didn't happen. I hope he'll post a painting someday. But yeah, guys, apparently Mr. Craig has been popping up in the Warrior Painters Discord, so you should go pop in there if you want to paint and see Craig Mullins pop up like the Sasquatch or something every couple of months. Maybe he'll make an appearance, who knows. Yeah, apparently he was in there, he joined, he like, nobody actually thought it was him because, you know, obviously it's a fake account, but then one day he just pops in and he's like, hey guys. Everyone's like, oh shit, it's actually the guy. Keep cool, everyone. Taken the position is for a couple of reasons. Actually, no, it's not for a couple. The main thing is like the way Heavypaint works is you can zoom in infinitely, like this. And in order to do that, you see how we're like, there's no pixels here? In order to have the ability to zoom in infinitely, you have to rebuild the painting every time. Oh fuck. So that's sort of a pain, this system. So like you could zoom all the way out here and like make a whole new painting. You see? And this also lets us render high res. Yeah, it's bound to mouse. You can mouse, middle mouse, right mouse. Now I gotta figure out where the hell I was. Okay, what else can I do without ruining? Maybe the background. There's some little stuff. Pretty bright, actually. But also, I kind of want to discourage people abusing it. So I try to hide things that I don't want abuse of. So like, you know, opacity is semi-hidden here. Angle is semi-hidden. but like if you play with it long enough, then you'll probably find them. But I want all the like essential stuff to be in the front, and then you kind of discover stuff on your own as you use it a lot. Just use OBS. I use OBS to record. Yeah, use OBS. It's what all the streamers use. Good old OBS. Nice and free. It is rumored that layer is already present, but just hidden. That would be great. One thing that I don't think a lot of people use is the stats. Does anyone know about stats? I don't even use it. I kind of forget that it's there sometimes. It's probably the most pointless feature so far. iOS is looking good. I'm almost there. Just need to test a little bit more, and then it's gonna go out. But again, guys, if you want to help me get this stuff done faster, just use the damn thing on desktop, and then we can, you know, fix things before they hit iOS. Otherwise it's going to take longer. iOS publishing is such a pain in the ass. I hate Apple with a passion, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. use the power of green. Green compels me. Green is hard to see. I never know what kind of green I'm looking at. Just kind of have to guess until it looks right. I watched this drawing. I think I'm going a little bit too detailed here. Not really getting the main idea of the containers. Who would you rather sell out to, Autodesk or Adobe? Probably Adobe. I really don't like how Autodesk does things. I was worried about topology because I remember it was easy to develop bad habits without knowing them. Yeah, just try. Just try, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Actually, you know, it's good to do things in as many ways as you can. Like, do it wrong, do it right, do it upside down, do it 10 times, and then you'll maybe start to understand it. Like, when I started working on Heavypaint, it's been redone like 4 or 5 times, some of the systems. Like, actually, most of these tools here, just to get the textures working, was tons and tons of redoing everything. Like, I couldn't use any of the old systems. And I think every time I redo it, it gets a little bit better. So don't worry about doing it the wrong way, man. That's valuable. You should. It's good. It's good to do it the wrong way. But doing things 10 times is like really boring. That meditative torture state you said earlier is really difficult to achieve. For me, it's just torture. Yeah, that's why most people don't do it. That's why most people don't ever get good at things, is because they don't go through the torture to get there. So it's up to you. Up to you if you want to go through it or not. But if you do go through it, that's like a big part of the battle. Because most people won't even get that far. I wouldn't say I'm specifically advocating for torture per se, but come on guys, you gotta suffer for the art, right? A little bit, at least. It's not that bad. Pushing some points around. There are worse. Actually, no, that's true. It really is torture for a lot of people. I think that's like Yeah, it depends if you enjoy it, you know, because if you don't enjoy it, then what are you even doing? You guys are gonna get me banned, get me in trouble. Report my channel. Try hard surface without auto smooth and sub D. Yeah, I think most of the stuff I do doesn't use sub D, but I do love auto smooth. I would use the auto smooth definitely. We've been doing a lot of yoga in the quarantine. Michelle forced me to do yoga by gunpoint, but I kind of enjoy it now. Just because there's nothing else to do, and I'm getting so crusty. I feel so crusty. Alright, Ali. There we go. We need to get you on the infomercial for heavy poly config. Oh no, we're not at the level of yoga pants yet. We're not even using mats, we're just doing it on the carpet. And the carpet's getting all like sweaty and nasty now. Oh man, you guys hear that? Look at Ali. It's like a ShamWow commercial. Okay, I'm gonna try this little auto pick color thing and see if this gets me in there. I screwed this up. This doesn't look anything like the picture. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho.
Here come the menaces to sobriety, like what? Super thuggers thumping on the cut. My motherfucking Uzi weighs a ton. Hit the drum till you hear it go ba-dum-ba-bum. Run, piety just really isn't us. With a rush, see you cutting up a pie, that's my lunch. Run, your motherfucking pockets when I come. It's an honor to be robbed by Denise's only son. Yeah, ever ready, baby boy, bitty, moving extra heavy, whipping Chevy. Gotta get it, eat spaghetti with the monster. Vegan bitches feed them dick cause they don't eat no steak and lobster. Sosa was my hero, homie, Tony's just a fucking house. Out of mind, out of touch at a time. Man, I smoke a bogey backwards with a thumb up like it's fine. What? Sleep is supper, say, supper sleep divine. Leave me here to drown in glory, you're too good to cross that line. Run, tragically struck down in my prime by the speed at which the bags are dropping. Should've watched the sky. You don't wanna live this life, it's really not sublime. I'm only doing what I want behind me, loogies at the swine.
Motivating, devastating, captivating, ghost and ray relating, product of the fucking 80s, coke dealing babies, never regulating, back accumulating. It would not be overstating to say they are underrated. Proud of Brooklyn and the Grady, baby. We don't need no compliments.
I don't know what I'm doing with this one. I skipped a whole row of containers and now I painted myself into a corner, guys. Get it? Literally. What do I do? It's ruined. I just have to turn on my... I just have to hope that the painting police don't catch me here.
You know I'm popping the product of fucking poverty. I'm cool as AC and you niggas, you just wanna be. I slide on tracks like home plate, ride beats like road rage, got a cribbing like folks.
Nah.
I get a text like stay safe, text back. I miss that pussy, be home soon and I can't wait. I came from a dream, triple beam and some great tape. I sister went shopping, put my bags in the 8-8. Hello, Mr. Big Safe, the bank teller trying to get ranked. I buy a hot dog stand if I'm trying to be frank. Just left the hospital, making sure my nigga was straight. And sent Bear a couple dollars till they give him a date. Tony.
What am I doing? I'm so lost. I should have just drawn this first, like a good boy, and then figure it out. Oh my god. The painting cruisers are coming. They're gonna take away my painting license, guys. Imagine if you had to go to the DMV and take a painting test, and and there's all these like senior citizens there. And they can like barely hold the paintbrush, and it's like wobbling all over the place. But they give them the painting license anyway. And then there's all these old people painting all over the place, just making these dangerous paintings. Okay, I'm gonna try to make up something better here, because I think I need to make up some lighting here, because it doesn't make sense the way I drew it. So maybe this is just going to be shadow. Gotta be careful with the green. Let's see. Sometimes I wonder if Vaughn one day decided to stop using Blender and then he never update. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. No, it's good. You should try the default version first. I mean, yeah, the default one. It's always improving, so it's just gonna get better. And yeah, that's a valid point. But I will say, I hope, okay, like, let's say you spend a couple months in default. I hope you'll come back and give it a try, the config, because there's like about 1 billion little tiny things that it adjusts to make them a little bit more logical, I hope, or faster, or just little tweaks. And then you can, actually see what the differences are, not just jump in. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night shivering. Well, one thing that I have recently done for 2.90, I think like about last month, I put the config on GitHub. So now, hopefully the idea is that like if people have changes they want to make, they can just make the changes themselves. So it's not like dependent on me so much anymore. Like one guy wanted to have an application template version of Heavypaint, so he just made it himself, and he forked a version off of GitHub to do it. So if you guys don't know what GitHub is, it's like a little, it's just really cool system actually. I was really amazed by it when I kind of learned what it can do, because it sort of remembers every little change that you make to a program, every little save, even inside of a text file. It can remember, like, let's say you have a big program and you change one line of code in it, it'll know that you changed that one line in this big file, and you can save that one line change as a specific like checkpoint, and then you can write another line in the same document, and or a bunch of lines, or like bunch of lines in different spots, and mix and match, and you can save them all as different checkpoints and name them, and it's all like dated with history and everything, and you can revert. It's sort of like Dropbox on crack. It's really cool. I'm in love with it now. And but anyway, yeah, the idea is that people can, you know, do stuff with it. Open source, just like Blender. Am I ruining... This is getting a little bit too detailed, maybe. I think I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Right after this little shadow right here. Let's see. Let's see, what do they say? Warning, Miles. We have the Linux Unix community to thank for that. Yeah, it's awesome. I was putting off using GitHub for so long because it looked really scary, but I'm so glad. I should have been doing it from the beginning. The sad thing is it's a chore to install Linux on Acer, and NVIDIA support is lacking. Okay, well, I think this is it for me. Oh wait. Oh, maybe I'll do this little post here. Damn it. I don't know, man. Is the water cooler? I think it's better without the swishing. I think that's the one I want to go with. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah. It's been fun. Had a nice little paint. See you guys next time. Bye bye.